for you? Is trade deadline day any different in the NHL versus, I guess, junior hockey?
Well, you know, the comments on the ice are still the same, and the players, I think, still have the same trepidation. And you know, it's a nerve-wracking time for everybody involved because, you know, some of these guys have families, and you're talking about maybe changing schools and changing cities. But you know, at the end of the day, the players at this level here specifically want to play in the National Hockey League, and if there's an opportunity for them elsewhere, I'm sure they'll be excited about it.
I want to ask you about Carter Ashton, a guy we've seen a lot up in the NHL, not playing the role, obviously, he plays down here, where he seems to come down here and just score. What has been your assessment of him, and vis-a-vis how close he is to being a regular in the NHL?
Well, down here he's used his speed, his size as a weapon. His puck protection down here is excellent, and you know, he's doing things offensively here that we saw in junior. So, you know, like any player, it's a confidence issue, and when he does get that opportunity to go back, and I know he will get that opportunity at some point, that he plays with the puck in the offensive zone, he protects it, and he gets it to the net. And, you know, it's just a matter of confidence for him, but he does have definitely the blueprint to be an NHL everyday player.
Have you noticed that he's become, I guess, more positionally aware since the start of the year?
He is, you know, and that comes with experience, it comes with confidence, and as I said, with us, he plays in a top six role. He plays in our power play, he kills penalties, and he's taking advantage of that, and that's what he has to do to get that call back, and to his credit, he's doing that.
How much, again, do you manage your roster around this time of year? We don't know exactly what's going to happen, if anything, on Wednesday, but, you know, there's a chance Fraser McLaren's on the way. You have Peter Holland back. Is it just a never-ending job for you that way?
It is, and it's communication-based. This morning we had some meetings with some players that, you know, they see the depth chart. You know, we've got 5 lines in practice right now, so, you know, it's all communication-based at this level, letting players know where they stand positively, areas that they've got to continue to work on so that, you know, if they're in our lineup, they need to know, or they do know what they need to do to stay in, and if they're not in our lineup, they need to know what they have to do to get back in. So it's just staying in touch with them, and luckily for me, Gordon and Derek do a tremendous job, and if they need to come in the principal's office, they know the door is always open too.
What has been your assessment of TJ Brennan in the season he's had? Obviously the points are there.
Well, I just, again, he's a player for me that, you know, I've been very fortunate to deal with. You know, the Ryan Murphys, the Jakob Kindles, Yannick Weber, who's in Vancouver, some pretty good offensive defensemen over the last few years. And, you know, TJ